Back in Ghana, you go to school with your own books, with your own chairs, with your own pens and pencils, everything that you need. Then you pay for your school fees on top of that. If you don't pay for your school fees, guess what? They are going to send you home to go get the money to get the school fees. But going to school and getting money, like we call it chop money, pocket money, it doesn't exist over there. Unless you go to the cities. Now it's like, okay, yeah. But back in the village where I grew up, that's not an option. Lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, nothing like I never heard of breakfast, honestly, to pretty much coming to America then. So breakfast is a big thing. But it's huge. Coming to America, what I realized is that the school provide chairs for the students. Mm-hmm. So the student never have to carry chairs to go to school. On the other hand, in Ghana, beginning of the year, you're going to carry your desk and take it to the school. So when you jump to the next class, you are going to move your chairs and go to the next class. So you pay for the chair.
Song is African Child.
African Child. African Child is really, its roots is in Africa. So I named it African Child. It's how our parents, when I was a child, how our parents used to do to us. So there was a time that the first time I actually met my dad, and I think I went to my dad. I was like, hey, my dad is here, blah, blah, blah. So I went to ask him for money. He was like, go ask your mom. Then I went to my mom. He was like, go ask your dad. Then I went to my mom again. It's like, so they were just tossing me and I didn't get the money. So it wasn't just me. Most of the times they come in Africa, you barely see people selling candy at where I grew up at that time. And I was always wanted, my good friend, he always come to school and he would have a candy in his hand and, and cookies, whatever. He'd be eating something sweet. That's a child. You'd be like, man, can I get some too? And he just break a little piece of it and just give it to you. And you ask your parents trying to get the same thing. You do everything that you can, but they will not give you money for it. So that song came about. It clicked in my head one time that my sister was upset. She called me and she was upset. Why? Because her 6-year-old daughter have gone to school and she has taken money. And when she took the money, she took about $500. And when you ask her, she says $5. So she took it to the school that day, and my sister felt like she has lost money. Then came to find out that she has taken that money to school just so that she can buy cookies. And good enough, people being great at the cafeteria, they hold that money and call my sister and say that, hey, she brought this amount of money, and we believe that you will never give this money to your daughter to come to school. So we have taken it and we're going to put in her credit. And she explained it to them. So she asked her why she took the money. She was like, oh, because I know if I ask you, you say you don't have money. So that's why I took it and buy cookies. So how much did you take? She was like $5, and actually it was $500, So instantly that clicked like, oh my God, it wasn't just me. My own niece is kind of doing the same thing. But she took different route. In my case, I never had anywhere to go to find the money to be taken. But she found it on the table and she just took it, So that's how that song is about. It's just typical African thing that we don't give money to our kids some time ago. And today, when you go to certain parts, they are not going to be able to afford to give money to their kids to go to school to buy food. So you just go to school, and when you finish the school, you come home to eat. And so probably when I was a child, I was used to eating once a day, pretty much. And it's just the way it is, they don't have time to make food for you in the morning. No, they don't have time. They don't have money to be given to you for you to just go to school to eat. So that's how it was.